morning, everybody. We are headed up to HV Acres today, and we're doing equipment optimization. We got some planters that we need to run through, and probably need to do some data stuff on the backside in the operations center accounts. We will see you up there. Pull right up to the door like I own the place. Let's do it. Okay, so here's the rundown. We got a 24-row planter over here. This 24-row planter, this one they've had before. That one over there, though, is new to them. But what we're going to do is we're going to do row runoffs and make sure population is good, that we don't have any issues with brush belts, and go from there. Now, it's going to get a little loud, so we're not going to run the camera the whole time. Because once these vacuums kick up, you're not going to hear jack nothing.
Want to do first?
Row runoffs, okay. Probably. Okay. What kind of seed you got in there? Big rounds, big flats?
Got some flats in there because that's what these are supposed to be good for.
So you got the new bowls in?
Yes, we do.
Perfect. Okay.
Now those bowls are good for both rounds and flats, correct?
Yes. So the way they built these was they're just designed for smaller stuff, but we've had put them in and they put large rounds through them and they were perfect on them too. It's just, it's a different hole for a different size deal. Like even if you look at like the gaps that are in between the holes, they're a little different, but not drastic.
Okay. I was hoping they were system disabled, voltage below 40
Is the PTO on?
Mine's hydraulic.
Okay. Well, let's let it. Trying.
Hey, how about that?
Yeah, that'll be why.
How about that?
Hey, we like easy fixes, man.
That's right.
Except now we got a bunch of pressure on it. Oh. John Deere junk. Still doesn't feel like it's popping both out once.
Running the other day, it was fine.
That's what they all say.
I know. It just doesn't seem like that.
Hey, that one just doesn't feel right. Put it in float once if you could. A lot of pressure. Neutral. One looks okay. This one just feels like it's got. Oh. Let's go. Let's try this again. We're gonna swap them once. Got them in backwards. Just try that. Well, normally you put the gapped end, like if it's just got all the honeycomb holes in it, on the left, so when you put it into float, it can coast. If you put it on the right, then it doesn't float. Nothing like a hydraulic bath beginning of the day. There we go. That's what we want, boys and girls. Yeah. I don't feel like putting that cover back on with it running. Nothing like a little hydraulic bath at the beginning of the day, eh? Ah. Hey man, the green paint is expensive. I'm not.
Bet you I know what I did.
What's that?
Well, I pulled those hoses off the other day to, I think I just hooked them up backwards after I had ran it.
So it was backwards?
It was, yeah, because now I push it forward and it takes right off.
Perfect. Oh yeah, there's the magic noise. All right, number one, he's ready.
This guy here, right?
Yep.
She's not liking that.
No, not at all. What do we got? Lots of skips.
Seat
Ash.
simulation 87, seat skips 12.
Take your vacuum and go up on that. Just see if that pulls it out of it, or if we got something there. Let's go check meters. Go ahead and stop it. Lots of skips.
Set in the center.
Nah.
Way too tight.
Yeah, that's what next thing I want to check. That feels okay.
Oh, you're all dirty. Sorry, man.
Dude, we went to go plug it in and just...
When it did flow, yeah.
It was like a little kid who changing your diaper just... Let's run this one, then we're gonna go to number 2 and check and see if it's consistent, then we'll look. Seat sensor not plugged in. Okay. And I'm wondering if the seat sensor's like misaligned in that other one.
Oh, okay.
Seat coming out of number 2. Okay. Not tensioned.
Oh, this arrow was down.
That one was down? Okay, pull that out.
First day.
That's alright.
Yeah, but this one was tight.
What a crock of What I was wondering is if the tab was out of it, and it's not. While they're working on that, I'm gonna try and run this one off again. Much better. So we were running a CV of 0.15. I wasn't happy with that. I went up here and bumped the hydraulics up.
CV value is known as the coefficient of variation. What this boils down to is the lower the coefficient of variation, the more accurate the planter is. We want to make sure that all of our planters are at minimum below 0.33 coefficient of variation. Anything above that is going to result in yield loss.
A little bit. Now we're 0.1. That number I like. I'm going to let it run out here for 1,000-ish seeds or less. If that doesn't change, which it's not going to at this point, I'm good. And I know I am good for setting my vac, because see how I got some skips? A smidge of multiples, that's like right in the sweet zone. Which if number 2 is working good, that means if I go back to number 1 and this thing is still ticked off, I got some work to do to it, because it should be way better than that. And even then, it's not impressing me, and it's got a ton of skips in it. So we're gonna have to do something with that number 1. So I think I'm gonna click that bowl down to 1 chunk.
Still doesn't want to run?
1 doesn't, but 2 is awesome now.
Okay.
Kick the vac up. I think 2 clicks on the hydraulics, and that one's really happy. So I'm just gonna try tightening it up 1 click. So what I just did is I tensioned the bowl and tightened it up against the meter. It's essentially you're sandwiching it together to create a vacuum seal. If they're too loose, you can see stuff go by and it makes it worse. But even looking at my numbers here, now that I'm doing this again, it's still not happy. I still got either an air leak somewhere or the sensor's ticked off, because 0.24 is absolutely garbage. We can do better than that. So we're gonna do a little bit of swap gnostics now and figure out if it's the bowl or if it's the brush belt. That's the beauty about these bowls, is you can swap stuff around and figure out where the issue is. Because you've got 2 main components: your bowl, which feeds the seed to the brush belt. The secondary piece is the brush belt, which feeds it down into the trench. So if you're having issues and you're not sure where the issue lays, we do this. Okay, now it's running awesome, which tells me the brush belt is okay. And I can confirm this by if I go from here to number 2, okay. Yeah, see how it shoots way up, gang? So we gotta take a look at that meter. Over the park? Yeah. I just glanced at it, I didn't see it ripped or cut. So what are we getting? Skips.
So are we too aggressive here?
No, not aggressive enough. Let me see this for a second. It's not warped. So these look really bent back, but they're old, right? They're gonna be a little, right?
What do the strips feel like?
They feel okay.
These are all new.
Yep. See that? I think we'll grab me the dome off that one, Lance, just to make sure it's not a seal problem. Trevor! Okay, I'll go fire this one off again. Yep, it's the dome. Ah, come on, come on. Quit it, quit it. It's in the dome. Look at how that changed. We need a new dome seal. Now it's 0.12. Perfect.
Okay, so 1 and 2 are done.
Well, we'll want to verify this one's good when we put the new seal in. But let's.
Well, I don't think I have one.
You do not have one?
Well, maybe that's what he's going to get.
Oh, thank you. I just wanted to get that schmoo off there. It's either that or it's the knockout wheel. Those are the only two things, but I don't know if it's cut somewhere and we just
Not seeing it?
can't see it. But as soon as we did that, it just perfect.
Leveled it right off.
Yep.
Good.
God, I love these planners. They're so easy to figure out. Okay, go ahead and slide a bucket under number 3. We'll keep moving. Oh yeah, baby. So we're moving on, but number 3 is what we're running on now, and I don't know what you can see or what you can't see here, but here, hang on. This is what we're looking at. That number there was at 0.4 when we were running before, and what you just saw on number 3 here is running like 0.08, 0.1. That's really where we want to be at. And so we knew we had a problem. We did a lot of swapping around. Well, we've determined it's a seal. We were able to do that by swapping components around. And these planters are really nice for that. Really, any electric drive planter is nice for that. So we're just going to let this run now, and we'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Now I put these into float so I don't blow up the fan. And we should be in good shape. Okay. Runoffs are done. Okay. 24 row done. Now it's Lance's turn. Got your phone? Well, we're gonna hook your phone up to it so you can run it off. Yeah. I'm just gonna be a supervisor in this deal. All right, firing it up. So you always swipe it, let it run for a second, stop it, and then swipe it again in case something is like needs to get purged and filled up. And then what we want to watch for is we want to watch that coefficient of variation, because that's determined by your multiples and your skips. Your skips are really low right now and you have no multiples. That tells me we've got to take the vac higher. So go ahead and stop it. Take your inches of vacuum, put it at like 22.
You can even nudge that from here?
Yep, because he's on automation with the Seedstar 4. With yours, we have to do it from cab and then jump back and forth. Still a little on the low side though on our CV value, so we'll probably check if it doesn't level itself out in like 1,000 Cs. We'll want to stop and check it. Right now we've kicked out about 724. And it's right on the edge. You know, it's not terrible, but it could be a little better. So I think we stop, we check tension at this point. Okay, Trevor, check it. You tell me if what we need to do to it. That feels pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could go maybe one
click tighter?
A half click tighter.
Okay, let's go 1 click tighter. Or next hole, whichever one it is. Fire it up. I think I would let this one ride, because the longer it runs, the better it's getting. And even if you go back to your CV value, it's probably going down. Yeah, I would count that one as a pass. And you might see that with these new bowls and these meters, depending on how they're worn, they might just need some acres to break themselves in and get happier.
Right.
You happy? Yep. Or if it's the other thing is, since we're right on the edge, we could try dropping that doubles eliminator down, because that helped on his. Because this is the same seat in here that was in yours, right? That would be the other option. If we're on the fence, we'll drop the doubles down and see if that gets it where we need it. It's still not happy though.
Still no good?
No. 5% skips.
You want to drop that double eliminator? Just see.
We could for shit giggles. What's it gonna hurt at this point?
Correct.
First one's always the hardest. I'd be amazed if we did have to drop it all the way down, I guess, but stranger things happen. Wow.
Right?
That made it way worse.
No, it made it that made it way better.
0.2 on.
It's a little unbelievable.
Completely eliminated that double.
You're down to 0.7 CV now. We were like 0.18. Like, it made that big of a difference. So you're probably good, Lance. I'd be happy with 0.9, 0.09.
We can do better than that, can't we?
Stop. You can hear it. Let's just stop and pull all those double eliminators down. So we finally got that one happy, but now we start on this one same. Not sure how much you can hear, but we're having pretty good luck with it here. Finally, after changing the vacuum and some meter settings, dropping the double eliminators down. We'll get this thing run off and see where we're at. Got the row runoffs finally done. Now we're going to do a catch test of the fertilizer. We only got water in it, so we can only take it so far, but we're going to get it close, so if they hit the field, it's not a complete start from scratch.
What?
Talking to the people on YouTube, man. It's
Hi,
not
YouTube.
It's not all about you, Trevor. Yeah, good thing we did. We got all the planters run off. We found enough problems with them to shake a stick at them for with those machines for a little over 4 hours, almost, well, it was 5 hours by the time we ran through all the row units, got them all optimized, got the fertilizer system optimized on the 12 row, and got the displays all set up, activated, licenses on, all that jazz. It's a beautiful evening. We still got energy drink from this morning. We're gonna put her in the wind and have ourselves a good weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you on the next one.